Good morning, guys. Good morning, YouTube. I got a little project going on today. I got a 2006 Ford Explorer, 4.6, two-wheel drive that I'm going to lift up and put some bigger wheels on. And I'm going to take you through the process of this project. I'm going to do a little series on this and all the stuff I'm going to do to it. There's nothing out there for these trucks, really. And I've had one before. I did a lot of upgrades to it. But nobody really has done anything so far to them out on the road here where I live. So let's get started. Alright, got all the tires off. All four, because I'm doing front and rear lift on it. Got them Amazon lift kits. Looks sturdy enough. Says it's supposed to be 3 in the front, 2 in the rear, but if you get a tape measure, both of them measure 2 inches. And then I'm doing a passenger rear hub because I got play in it, and I'm going to be running these big tires on it. I do not need them falling off, because we're going for these little things to them big old boys. 20 by 12 Vision Prowlers. I think that's right. Some 33 by 12 50s, 20s. 2 are brand new, and then 2 are worn out. But spacer got to go on top of this, so we're gonna have to drop the whole strut assembly in the rear. And I got to disassemble this to press the bearing out and put a new one in. For the front, same concept, but because these control arms are so limited for alignment wise that I am not gonna get the angles right, I'm gonna take these completely off, and then inside where the bolt mounts up back here, see if you can see it, that bolt right there, I'm gonna slot it. It's already slotted from factory to go in and out, but I'm gonna slot it more to the outside to make this thing give me the extra degree I need, because if I don't, I'm gonna be wearing these tires pretty funny. So upper control arm's gotta come off. We're gonna try to disassemble this best as possible without having to take everything off. So brake caliper's gonna come off. Sway bar link, outer tie rod, let that come to the side, and just let this come out. That should give me enough room to get this strut out. Take the control arm completely off and get a angle grinder and grind those pinholes on both sides. It'll be the same concept. Okay, guys, I got both sides off. The inside of these slotted holes to help adjust camera and caster are right about 1 inch from the inside to the outside. It's kind of hard to tell. I like 7/8, something like that. 7/8 to 1 inch. The inner diameter hole from end to end. Got both sides off. You can see right there. I get this assembly back on, but the factory nuts that came on the original strut do not fit this kit, which sucks. Luckily, I had a couple nuts in the back. This one has a nylon on the inside, so it locks it, and then a little bit of a blue. What do you call it? Lock thread to keep those from sliding off. And on in here, you can see the hole's a lot bigger. I got it to about 1.5. 1.5 right around there. That gives me enough, 1/2 inch outward. Same on this side, 1.5. So it gives me 1/2 inch from where this control arm would be inward. And with the lift and the tires, it's going to cause the tire going factory straight up and down to be caulked in, because of just the way the dimensions are, the angles. What I did was giving me that extra 1/2 inch slotted outward to be able to slide that out and be able to have those tires wearing even instead of being caulked in, and give me a little bit more stance on the front than the rear. I'm not 100% sure on the rear yet. I have not done, last time I did a lift on this, I did not do the rear. It was just the front. It was tooted, like kids would say nowadays, or people say nowadays, Carolina squat and all that good stuff. So the rear is going to be a trial and error, which if I remember correctly, camber is this arm right here also. So if I cannot get it where I want it to be, I'm going to have to take everything off. I just got to take this upper control arm off, take the bolt out, and slot it like I did the front to give me the extra degree I need. But we won't know until I finish the lift, put the tires on, and get it on alignment and look at it today and see what numbers are at, and then do another video of how I'm doing it. Oh, the tool I'm using, I started with drill bits to give me not as much grinding. Where is it? It is an angle grinder that I've been using since I started working in the automotive industry. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? I just had it. Is it over here still? No, there's the air gun. It's right in front of me. Oh, there it is. One of these with a little angle bit. I've just been running it in and out, get that extension out. But I tried the drill bit with but it's thick of a metal. It just wasn't doing it fast enough, so I just started grinding it and it made it work quicker. Alright, got the front done. Took a bit longer than I wanted to. I went ahead and cut the inside in here a little more than what I should have, because these are not new compared to the rear. And I cut the front, give me that angle so I don't rub against it while turning. Same on this side, cut on the inside, cut that off, and cut this piece off. Same here. I know it ain't the prettiest, but there's not much left on these trucks without pulling too much money into it, and this is just the way I cheaply budget build I can do. But behind here there is a piece of metal that holds part of the fender, half of the fender right here. I cut all that off. I even cut the step bar to give me more room so I don't puncture it, which I need to cut that corner off. But this piece of metal is what I'm talking about. It sits, let's see, like this. Let's see, it goes like this is the other side. That's not the right side. Where is it? This one. This is the right side. So it goes like right around here, back behind there. So you got to cut this off to give you enough clearance to clear this back arc. If not, you're going to be hitting this corner right around here, and I got to secure that little back more. Maybe throw a self tapper or tie it backwards to stop it from rubbing. But for the rear, it's a little bit easier. Disconnect the sway bars. I disconnected all these are 24 millimeters, 24 here, 24 there, and then I got to loosen that 24 too. That should give me this bottom piece to be able to drop it and get this strut assembly out and put the spacers on top. But on this side, I took the whole spindle nut out, 24, 24, 24, and a 24, because the wheel bearing on that one's bad and I got to replace it. So I got to press the bearing out and press the new one in. Plus, one of the studs already messed up, so I got to replace it. So knock out two birds, one stone. That way I don't have play in the rear and it causes an accident, which the hub can go out and I can lose the whole wheel and studs and all that good stuff. Because it's happened to me before from running spacers and big wheels, and that was high school days. I don't want to go through that again. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of taking the other strut off, and we'll get to it. Well, got the lift on, about to align it. Looks pretty good. Now gotta play with this. I gotta adjust the rear cambers. That one actually came out pretty good, but toes are towed in, so I gotta tow them out. We'll see how this thing looks after I'm done messing with it and see if I need any more parts for it. Here's what I got so far. I like where that one's at. Maybe if I can match that side, it'd be perfect. But toes are in. The rear, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and give it some more work because I gotta bring that down, drop that down, and I gotta see if I can't get this side to match up so I can get a 0 and thrust angles better than that.